Hey guys, so we're back. Alright, it's day 57. I'm ready to cut. This is kind of a redemption, I guess, clutch. Some of you may or may not know, the Hornet that we made 2 years ago ended up passing away. It was one of my favorite snakes. It's part of our logo. Anyway, I tried redoing it again this year. Hopefully we're going to take it to the next level this year. I bred the father of that snake to what was a blast. 11 blast het genetic stripe. So maybe we hit a 4-gener, maybe we hit a 4-gene genetic stripe. There should be some cool stuff in here. We got 9 eggs to go to town on. So I've been waiting all day to do this. I just got back from business, so I'm ready to do it. You ready, Troy? Let's cut them open. Alright, first up, we'll do the rollout first. Wow, there's like nothing left in these eggs, just the snake body. The eggs are like tissue paper. We never waited this long. That is an awesome looking animal. I don't know what it is though. I can't see the back stripe. Can you see it? You need a bigger cut?
It's definitely a spinner. Something.
Killer?
Maybe a killer spinner.
So aside...
Wow, I'm sorry, I didn't mean a killer spinner.
So
a killer blast.
So aside from the genetic stripe, we can get a killer blast or anything that every animal could have 2 doses of pastel in it, a spider, and a pin. And then if we hit on the genetic stripe too. That's just a ridiculous looking animal. It's so reduced. I don't know if that's... I don't think that would be it. That's a sweet looking animal regardless.
So once again, that's a pastel. That's a super pastel spider pinstripe.
Is that what you think it is? You think it's got pin in it?
Yeah.
And that was a rollout egg, so those of you who know anything about rollouts, you always keep them, don't breed them, keep them with the clutch and see what happens. Alright, I hit a GS. I think it's a motley or a spinner. Spinner?
I don't know.
The motleys I have upstairs, the motleys I produced 2 years ago, don't have that thin of a stripe. That might be a spinner GS. This is getting exciting. Like always, we're going to have a clutch of I don't knows until they all hatch out. This is like Christmas morning to me. Those of you guys who have been following me for a while know GS is my favorite morph. I'm really upset the market doesn't hold value on them though. Alright, that's the spinner GS. Yeah. It's gotta be. So that makes that a motley then. Unless they're both spinners. Well, time will tell, but really stoked now, brother. Let's see what else we got. Theoretically, my odds on the clutch is 1 1/4 are going to be genetic stripes. So there's my 2 genetic stripes for the clutch. Last year I got skunked. My Mojave het threw 5 eggs, and it bred a pastel genetic stripe, and I got no genetic stripes this year. Alright, that's a lemon blast. This year I got my 2 genetic stripes, it looks like so far. A lot of pattern on this guy. Killer bee.
Looks like it.
Troy, what were the odds on the killer spinner blast genetic stripe 1 in 64?
I think it's something like that.
There's a killer bee. Which must make that a bumble. I don't know. Can't really tell. Doesn't know is not genetic stripe. 66% het. Pastel. Doesn't look like the pinstripe was too exciting in this this clutch. I've only hit pin twice, maybe. Here comes a pinstripe, just a straight up pin, nothing else. I don't know what it is.
It's got to be a genetic stripe.
Or it's the spinner blast. Alright, last egg. This one's really juicy. Hopefully that's because it's protecting some precious cargo. Hoping. Nope. Killer bee. Alright, so looks like we got a spinner, that thing, and a motley bee. And I don't even know if this is a genetic stripe. I don't think this is a genetic stripe. I think we got 2 genetic stripes. And I don't think anything has pastel in it. That's a genetic stripe. So instead of being redemption, we got screwed again. Unless this proves out to be something genetic stripe. This is the clutch I was really excited about this year too. Oh well, it is what it is. 9 eggs. That's what we got. Alright, and we're back. We're going to review what the genetic stripe clutch hatched out. They just came out yesterday. They're all getting their pigmentation to them now. But let's go through it. I was a little surprised at this clutch. First up, pastel, 66% GS. Everything in this clutch, if it's not visual, will be 66% het. I got a lot of females in this clutch. I only got 2 males that I was able to tell. I popped them all. They are a little young, so I might be a little off, but I'll pop them again after their first shed. So that's a male pastel, 66%. Next up, we got this awesome little bumblebee boy. Doesn't want to behave. Little bumblebee. Looks just like Dad. Dad was genetic stripe. He wants to go. So that's him. Then we've got another bumblebee. This one's got a sweet head on it. And if I recall, this is the one with the paradox on it too. Yep, see the paradox right in there? Sweet little animal. I believe this is the female. The head kind of confuses me. Kind of says killer, but I think it's only a B. Nice little animal. And then we'll add another dose of pastel to that. And this is why I think that she's only a bumble, because there's the killer. That's the killer bee, 66% head genetic stripe. Sweet little animal. They're all waiting to undergo the first shed. Like I said, they just hatched out between yesterday and the day before. Got a little escapee here. Alright, and then her sister, or one of them's a boy. I got 1 and 1, so I don't know which one's which. That's another killer bee. It's really sweet looking, this killer bee. I like this one better than the other one, honestly. Real reduced side patterning, both sides, just the little dots. Sweet little neck pattern there, a few dots on the head. So that's another killer bee. And then the other 66% head. Hold on, I gotta fetch somebody here. The other guy is here. This is a female. Lemon Blast, 66% head. My genetic stripe line tends to do this. See how striped out it is? I know it's a pin, and I know everybody's going to say, oh, pin stripe out, but this animal is screaming to me, genetic stripe. And this, it looks just like Mom. Actually, she's more stripy than Mom was. Mom was 100%. Pretty sweet. So now we're going to get back into... Now we're going to get into our GS stuff that we hatched. I had 9 eggs in this clutch. This is probably the one that floored me the most out of all of them. It's only a motley bee, which means it's only a spider genetic stripe. Look at that stripe. Continuous to the tail. Outlined almost the whole way except for right there. That is one of the cleanest. No side pattern, nothing on this animal that I've ever seen on a motley. I'm just floored by this animal. I kept one back 2 years ago. It's going to be breeding for me next year, or else this girl wouldn't be going anywhere. But seeing as I got a female already raised up, one of them's got to go, and I think I know which one it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be that one. So if you're interested, let me know. Here we've got the spinner genetic stripe. Real fine line, tan on the back, dark on the side. I love this look. This is the same exact way that the motley down there looks, the motley that I have looks, and it retains its color to the end and to adulthood. As you can see, it's eye stripe, which is what I use as the indicator that it's a spinner. Come on, focus. There you go. See that eye stripe? You only get that on a spinner. That's not on a pin, and we know it's not just on a spider. So this is definitely a spinner genetic stripe. Which leaves last but not least this little gem. And when I first saw her, this was the last egg I cut, I believe, and I was like, oh man, I don't even know what it is. It was a belly shot, and I saw side patterning. When I saw this side patterning, I'm like, yeah, it's not a genetic stripe. I got a spinner and I got a motley genetic stripe. Well, the more I look at this, it says GS written all over it. So GS what? Super Pastel is known to throw the pattern off like that, which is exactly what you're seeing there. She does not want to cooperate here. So that's a Super Pastel, and again the eye stripe, the pattern, and if you really get up close and look to the belly, you can see it's got that spider white on the bottom, and it's got the pin pattern. So this is a spinner, Super Pastel, Killer Spinner Blast genetic stripe is what we're going to go with. And from what I've looked online, I can't find any of them anywhere. Contacted some of the bigger breeders that I know deal with genetic stripe, and they don't have any photos of any for me. They said they never produced any. So, from what I'm wondering, maybe this is a world first. I don't know. But we're super excited about this girl. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go out now, but find us on Facebook. Like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. We got an Instagram page, so come check us out there. Troy's always updating with photos. And spread the word. If you guys are interested in anything, let me know. Alright, till next time.